Hey loves, so welcome here to Bama Girls Cafe. Right now I am currently in transit, so I have been having a little bit of a delay with the videos that are going up on YouTube. So I hope you guys will definitely enjoy this video that is coming up. I'm sorry that I lost the last clip where I showed you guys the end result of the recipe, but I did get to finish the video and all of the clips are there except for the last one, so I'm very sorry for that. Please forgive me. I am now at my destination. I will have a video going up on my road trip from Kansas to Alabama in a couple of days. I love you guys. I hope you guys will enjoy this video. Also, we're going to have 2 camera angles in this video, so I hope you guys will enjoy it. And I'm just excited to see what's going to happen from here on out. I'm currently in the process of house hunting. I should have found a home by now, but it's taking a little bit longer than what I thought down here in Alabama. So please bear with me, loves. You guys will have videos coming to you at this point regularly because I have about 10 videos that have been pre-recorded. This video was intended to go up for Easter weekend, but it just did not happen. So I'm very sorry. So please forgive me. I hope you guys will enjoy the homemade sour cream pound cake video, and I will see you back here in a couple of days. I love you all. Remember, food is love, and enjoy your week, day, night, weekend, and I will be back with you guys in a couple of days. Cafe. Today we're going to be making a sour cream pound cake. Now I had a request for this video a couple of months ago, so I'm so excited that I was able to get it up right before Easter. Hence, I'm looking all spring. I love Easter. I love the spring. It's my favorite time of the year, y'all, because it ain't too hot and it ain't too cold. Unless you live in Kansas and the weather is bipolar. But anyway, by the time you guys see this video, I will already be in Alabama, getting settled in, setting up the new kitchen so that I can get ahead and start slinging out these videos for y'all, because y'all know we're going to get our life when we get to Alabama. We're going to get it popping because we're going to have all the things we need to live in the kitchen. So, some of the things you're going to need for this recipe: you're going to need a bundt pan, you're going to need flour, you're going to need some salt, baking soda, not baking powder, baking soda. You're going to need a whole lot of sugar, butter. You're going to need some eggs. You're definitely going to need sour cream, and you're going to need 8 ounces of it. And you're going to need some baking joy to spray your pan. You're going to need some lemon extract, and you're going to need some almond extract. You're also going to need a separate bowl and a sifter so that you can go ahead and sift your flour. You don't have to sift it once, not twice. So guys, I have some fruit right here that I'm going to decorate the cake with. Anytime I do a pound cake around the holidays, I like to put fresh fruit on it. So we're going to be using some grapes. We're going to be using strawberries, blackberries, and blueberries. I said strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and grapes. So with that being said, sit back, relax, and we're going to get into this video. Oh, yeah. If you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. What's waiting on? Yeah, hit the button. And to make sure you get all of my videos, click the bell so you'll know when this Southern Belle shows up to your kitchen, in your house, in your life. So I'll see you guys back here in a second. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to start by doing is we're going to go ahead and sift our flour and our baking soda and our salt. So what you want to do is just take it, put a little bit in there at a time, and just, bang it out. Because this is really important. This is going to, when flour is packed into the flour bags, it's compressed. So if you want to get your cakes fluffy, if your cake calls for sifting, make sure you sift. Only sift the cake when the recipe tells you to. Because some recipes need the denseness of the flour, and some of the recipes need the flour to be a little light. Alright. So we're going to continue to sift the flour. Now we're going to pour in the baking soda and the salt. I'm making a mess, y'all. I'm making a mess, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's alright. But it's... Oh, I'm just saying Whitney Houston, y'all. Don't let me know attention. Don't let me know attention. Y'all know I be lit on video days, y'all. I be super excited. Yes, Lord. Yes, her do. Hers be excited. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to start adding in the butter for the cake. And you want to make sure you add in all of the butter. Get all of it out of the bowl. Then we're going to add the pedal attachment. Y'all, I'm short. The stroke is real. And we're going to just let that mix down for a second. So we have 2 camera views in this video. Eventually we're going to have 3 so y'all can get, you know, a good perspective of what's going on. So if you look down into the mixer, you can see that the butter is creaming together just perfectly. So now what we're going to do is we're going to stop that. And we're going to add in all of the sugar. Woo, child. Sugar, honey pie. And we're going to let this mix down for about 15 to 20 minutes. When you are making a pound cake, you definitely want to make sure, oops, y'all, I ain't showing y'all everything, not all my goodies. Woo. You definitely want to make sure that your butter and your sugar comes together seamlessly. You want it to be light and fluffy and aerated. That is what will set your pound cake apart from any other pound cake, because it will be light and fluffy. You don't ever want to add your eggs into the sugar and the butter until it is, you know, all cohesive and it's light, fluffy, and airy, because then you will get a dense, dry pound cake. Take my word. You don't want to find out the other way. So I'm going to let this go ahead and mix up for 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'm going to come back and show you guys how to put the rest of these cakes together. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Alright guys, so we're back and we're going to go ahead and we're going to start adding in our eggs and our flavoring, our extract. So what you want to do is you want to add in a teaspoon of lemon extract. I'm going to add a little bit extra, just a tiny bit more, just a tiny bit more. And then we're going to add in a teaspoon of almond extract. Ooh, be careful, girl, be careful. Alright, so be careful with that almond extract because it is really strong and it will take over your cake if you're not careful. So what we're going to do is I'm going to turn the mixer on to slow, and I'm going to try and add in 1 egg at a time. Whoop, that took 2, but don't worry about it. Just make sure that you let it mix all the way up into the batter until the egg yolk is like fully incorporated. You want to let the egg yolk completely disappear. Guys, I'm trying to find a spoon and I found one. So now we're going to cut this off, and I'm just going to scrape down the sides where I see a little bit of that egg yolk. Yep. Oops. Didn't mean for that to happen. Just scrape it down a little bit. Whoop. Losing stuff, y'all. Losing. And then I'm going to add in 1 egg. Y'all, I am not good at separating the eggs and putting them in there, so bear with me, okay? So, little bit about what I like to do when I'm at home in my spare time. I love to watch the freaking Food Network, okay? Right now I'm really into Pioneer Woman. really cute. She's like delicious cute. And I love her cookware. I love her dishes. As soon as I get to Alabama, I'm going to be updating some of my cookware to hers. And I'm going to be buying some of her dishes and bowls. Because I love dishes, bowls, plates, and anything else that I can use to decorate with when I'm entertaining. So I'm definitely going to be upgrading some of my stuff to the Pioneer Woman. Rachel Ray. Bobby Flay. The Barefoot Contestant. These are people I love to watch. Absolutely. So, yeah, those are the shows I like to watch. I don't know. I love the Food Network, and I like Guy. Diners, Drive-In, and Dives. I love that show. I always try when I travel to go to the restaurants that are on there, and most of the time the lines are all the way out the door. Alright, so we're going to add in one more. Alright, y'all, we getting there. So, I know you guys have seen that Auntie Fee on here on YouTube has passed away, and I was really saddened by the passing of Auntie Fee because, y'all, the way I got started on YouTube, I'll have to go into I'll do a detailed video on it, but basically one night I woke up early. I was laying in bed and I was on YouTube just searching videos. I used to get on to watch the makeup videos. I would like watch Nitra B and Patrick Star. That's like when he was first coming on to YouTube, and Malibu Doll, and a couple other people. And then I stumbled across Auntie Fee videos, and I had seen her on a couple TV shows, but I was really intrigued when I was seeing her on TV shows. I knew she had a YouTube channel. I had just never checked it out, and I got on there and I started watching her videos. I started like binge watching her videos, and I just was laying there. I was like, your broke ass don't have no job. You have a skill. Why can't you do cooking channel? Why can't you do videos cooking on YouTube? So I watched Fee and a couple other ladies here on YouTube who had cooking channels, and I decided, you know, that summer while I was traveling, that I would try to like lay out a plan to how I was gonna do it. And I basically just started watching more Auntie Fee's videos, and then next thing I knew, I was hooked. And I decided like that July that I was going to do a YouTube channel on cooking and makeup and whatever else I wanted to. And she really inspired me. So YouTube has lost like what I consider one of the pioneers of the cooking channel, because like she really just laid the foundation for a lot of people here on YouTube in the cooking community. Myself, she really inspired. Oh, I feel like I'm a tear up. She really inspired my my whole YouTube career as far as cooking. So RIP to Auntie Fee. I know it's not easy for Travis and the rest of the family. Losing a mother is never easy, but to lose like the head person in your family, it's got to be hard. But yeah, Auntie Fee was basically inspiration behind Bama Gurl Cafe. If you guys ever wanted to know how I got started and what motivated me to start, it was people like Nitra B, but most of all, Auntie Fee really just gave me the foundation for my channel. I was sad that I never got to meet her, but hopefully, you know, one day when we all make some pearly gates, she'll be like, what's up, my, you know. But yeah. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and we're going to start adding in the flour, because I feel myself tearing up. Like, I was so heartbroken when I found out she passed. But you know, God calls home his angels when he sees fit. So what you want to do is you want to alternate between the flour and the sour cream. Close that mixer down. Woo! Don't go too, and see, you gotta start off slow. Don't be like me. I've been baking for years, and I would be like one of the pastry chefs who walk out the kitchen full of flour or cocoa, like I had a fight because I always turn the mix up too high when I start. And it has been something that I've been doing for years, and I don't even know why, y'all. I don't know why. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing again. Oh my goodness, if you guys could smell that almond extract and that lemon extract, oh my goodness, top it with the sour cream. Oh, you guys have no idea what I'm going through right now. But yeah. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish adding in the sour cream and the flour, and then we're going to come back here and we're going to get our cake pan all ready and sprayed up, and then we're going to pop this thing into the oven, and I'm going to show y'all how to get y'all fruit all pretty and get prepared to go on the cake plate. So I'll see you guys back here in a second. Alright guys, so we are back, and what we're going to do is start by getting ready to spray our baking pan. And what you want to make sure you do is that you shake it good before you decide to go ahead and spray it in your pan. So what you want to do is you want to tilt your pan at an angle, and then you want to make sure you spray really good around this part right here. A lot of people make the mistake of not getting enough flour and butter around the inner part of the pan, and that's why your cake sticks or it breaks when it comes to come out. So also note, if you are doing a pound cake, make sure that you let your cake cool for about 10-15 minutes before you try to remove it from the pan, because if you don't, you will have a problem. We don't want no problems. But yeah. I'm choking, y'all. I'm choking. Oh, Lord, y'all. I'm about to get the points on y'all. Y'all, this cake smells so good. I don't even know what I'm going to do while it's baking. Don't you ever be smelling something baking and you just be like, oh, I wish you would hurry up and get done. Why are you taking so long? Whew. All right. Here we go. And I love pound cake, y'all. I got about 15 more pound cake recipes I ain't even shared with y'all. And I'm noticing that my pound cake videos get they get a lot of love, y'all. They get a lot of love, so thank y'all. And I stick to the old-fashioned type recipes. I don't do that new stuff when it comes to my pound cakes. Like, I was in the grocery store the other day and I walked past the butter section and they had light butter. What the hell you gonna do with light butter in a cake? Don't you do it. I'm sorry, y'all. I just couldn't believe they had light butter. I just couldn't believe it. Light butter. Who won't like butter? You gonna eat the butter, eat all the damn butter, okay? Don't go light. But yeah, pardon my French. I just can't believe it. Like, people are taking it too far. They don't realize that, one, margarine is bad for you, okay? Your body can't break it down because it's not an animal fat, so it's hard to process. It's chemically altered. That's not butter. Stop using margarine. Okay, all these different butter substitutes out here, I'm not gonna say I don't recommend them. As far as like spraying your pans and stuff, that's totally different. But to eat it on a daily basis, you're going to have a health problem because the body cannot process it because it is chemically altered genetic butter. Your body can break down butter, your body can break down vegetable oil, And you can also break down vegetable shortening, because vegetable shortening is a product of pork, so your body can break it down. Butter is animal fat, it's cow fat. You can even use goat butter. Any kind of animal that processes milk from their tits or udders, you can use it and your body can break it down because it's an animal fat. Margarine is horrible, okay? Don't eat it. Ooh, now we gotta shake this cake. Bounce it around. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. I'm sorry, y'all. But bounce it around, make sure you get all the air out of it. And then clean off the edges of it. And then you're gonna pop this in the oven for an hour or 20 minutes at 325. So this gets out the oven and cool. I'm gonna bring my cake plate over. I'm gonna show you loves how to decorate the cake with a little bit of glaze. And then we're gonna put the fruit down, and then we're gonna be popping. Popping, y'all. Popping. So see y'all back here in a few minutes. Alright, loves. So we're back, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started on the glaze for this pound cake. We have about 5 minutes and the pound cake will be ready. So let's go ahead and get started on the glaze. So what you're gonna do is you're going to take a lemon and you're gonna cut it in half. And then we're going to juice it into a cup and a half of powdered sugar. And you don't want to use too much, you just want enough so that you can get the icing to start to come together. Not a lot, not a lot. Because you want this glaze to be really, really thick. So then we're going to start off with the second item that's going to go into the glaze. It's going to be a teaspoon of almond extract. Oh, this smells so good already, y'all. So we have our icing and it's starting to come together. So we're going to add in another couple little squeezes of lemon juice. And you want to be careful and just put enough in there to start off. You can always add more, but if you put too much, then you'll mess up your glaze. So I like my glaze to have that really thick white consistency. So you're going to have to really monitor how much lemon juice you're putting into it. So I like to start off, like I said, with a half a lemon, and then I just like to squeeze in there until I get it to the right consistency. And you guys will see in a second. It's almost there, buddy. It's almost there. It's almost there. It's almost there. And see how it's starting to look like a ball? It's starting to pick up. And we're probably going to have another good 1 or 2 squeezes of fresh lemon juice in there. You don't want to add any more almond extract because it's really potent. So you want to thin the icing out with the lemon. Well, the glaze. So we're going to have about 1, 2 good more squeezes. And I say usually it takes about a half of a lemon or a little bit more depending on the size of the lemon. But yeah, you can see it's starting to come together. It's starting to get loose. That don't sound right. Well, it is starting to loosen up a little bit. What my head at? We're gonna do 1 more good squeeze. Squeeze that lemon. And we should be great. So this is the consistency. Now this is still a little bit too thick, but I'm going to keep stirring it because the more you stir it, the looser it's going to get. And then it's going to be easy to spread. Oh yeah. You just want to whip it good. Give it a couple more good little squeezes. I think I might want to switch to that other lemon now. You know. It's been a long day, y'all. It's been a long day. That's enough right there. So just depending on how big your lemon is, you might can get away with using just a half of the lemon. You might need to just, you know, add a little bit more. But I'd say about a half of a lemon and 1 tablespoon of almond extract to a cup and a half of powdered sugar. And this is what your icing should look like. And that's why I said take your time and add in the powdered sugar, because if you add in take your time and add in the lemon juice, because if you add in too much, you might have to add more powdered sugar and then you'll be wasting glaze. All right. So we're done with our glaze. And we're gonna set this to the side. We have some fruits. We have some grapes, and we got some fresh strawberries. We got some blueberries, and we have some blackberries. And I don't like to take the blackberries out until I get ready to put them on the cake, because they bruise really easily, and you don't want them to get bruised or beat up. So y'all hear my cake in the background beeping? It's so annoying. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the cake out. Give me 1 second. Whew. Y'all, that cake out. So our cake is out, and it is looking delish. All right. So we have our cake. It's out of the oven. It's done. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna let this cool down for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'm going to take it out of the pan using this rack, and I'm gonna let it cool for another 20 minutes before I put the glaze on there. And then we're gonna put it on a cute little plate, you know. Take a couple pictures. Then we're gonna slice this bad boy up, and I'm gonna take it to the soldiers here on Fort Riley. So another thing, if you live near a military base, anytime that you are free to volunteer and help out the soldiers and their families, any way you can donate, especially to the younger soldiers who are coming in with young families, please do. A lot of people are under the misconception that the military makes a whole lot of money, and they really don't, especially when they're starting out. So if you're ever in a space where you can help a young military family, please do. They really appreciate it, and I'll appreciate it. Everybody here at Fort Riley, Fort Bragg, Fort Jackson, my new home, Fort Rucker, will really appreciate it. So always try to help out the military family members as much as possible, because believe it or not, they actually go out of their way and they do a lot in the communities surrounding these bases. I myself have put a lot of time into volunteering in the local areas, so don't be afraid to volunteer on a military basis if possible, and just be open and welcoming to the service members who are going to be coming into your town that are new, because we really need all your love and support, because we're always away from family. So wherever we go, we make it our family, we make it our home. So that being said, I'm gonna slide out, let this cool for about 10-15 minutes, and then I'll be back to show you guys what's really going on with this cake. I'll see y'all back in. All right, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the cake is cool enough to take it out of the pan. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put it on this rack. Y'all, this is going to be epic. Oof, Jesus. Oof. You have to get it out while it's still hot, but not too hot, because if you don't, ooh, I almost burnt myself. It could be a disaster. Okay, broke off a little edge. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. But yes. Woo! Hot! But there she is, y'all. Little piece of her broke off, but it's okay, it's okay. Yes. There she is in all her glory. So we're gonna let her cool down, and then we're gonna put some glaze on her, and we're gonna slice her up, and we're gonna fall in love all over again. Yeah, I'll see y'all back here in a second. Oops, sorry. We back. And we have our glaze. Our cake is cool. Just gonna get that a nice little stir. You don't want to put a lot on there. You just want to put enough. Just enough. Enough. Just enough. Just enough. Just a little bit. Ooh. Y'all, I've been listening to, you know, old school 2000, 2003, you know, when I was in my prime, in my 20s. You know, it wasn't dying back then, but it was something close to dying. What they were saying back then, it ain't tripping if you got it. But I was just listening to some music from my younger years. And if you guys are not aware, I know a lot of people think that I'm way younger, but I am actually 32, going on 33. So I'm a lot older than some of you guys think. It's good genes, just good genes. Y'all ought to see my aunt. I got an aunt who's 70-year-old. She a mean old thing, but she don't need look nowhere near 70. And I'm just gonna let this sit on here and settle in for about 5-10 minutes until it stops dripping. And that's pretty much it, y'all. Alright guys, so I'm gonna let this sit for about 5-10 minutes. Let that icing stiffen. And once it stiffens, I'm gonna put it on this nice little cake plate, and then we're gonna put some fruit around it. Oh, we're gonna be lit. We're gonna be living the life. Living the life like it's golden. Living your life like it's golden. I'd be too hyped, y'all. Forget me, okay? I'm extra. Alright, loves. So we are back and we have the cake on the cake plate. So now what this is gonna do, grab a paper towel or two. Gonna just lay some fresh berries and fruit around this lovely specimen of a cake. Got the strawberries. Put a couple more on there. Everybody loves fresh fruit and pound cake. If they don't, then they ain't from of this planet, okay? They from somewhere else. And I don't know them, okay? I don't know them. I don't know if I want to know them, okay? Put a couple of blueberries. Couple of grapes. You know good. Turn it this way so you guys can see. Put that grape right there with that strawberry. Break off another little piece of grapes. Ooh. This so pretty. It's so pretty, y'all. It's so pretty. Dog. Give me some more grapes. Alright. And then I'm probably going to save the rest of these berries and stuff for some smoothies. Put a couple of these blackberries on here. And I don't take the blackberries out until I'm ready to place them on the cake. I rinse them and I just leave them in the container because they bruise really easily, especially blackberries and blueberries. So, you guys, let's see. Just get these blackberries a little dried up. And we're going to put a couple of them around here. And this is just so pretty and so spring-like. Living my life like it's golden. Just living my life, y'all. Just living my life. So this is the vintage product. Yes, honey, yes. And it looks so freaking beautiful. Who doesn't love a fresh pound cake with some berries and stuff to go along with it? Just dry those off. Oh yeah, I'm getting my Martha Stewart on today, y'all. But yeah, don't judge me. Everybody loves Martha. I like Martha Stewart. She ain't no snitch. Itch. Alright guys, so I'm going to take a couple pictures of her, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to have a slice of this. Then I'm going to slice it up and take it to my loves at the Sustainable Brigade here at Fort Riley. So I'll see you guys back here in a second. I'm going to get a couple pictures, then we're going to cut this, and then we got to go. We got things to do, people to see.